and today we're going to be making a summer sprinkle vanilla sponge cake. So let's see what the ingredients are. So the ingredients for this is 2 eggs, around 3/4 of a teaspoon baking powder, 1 teaspoon vanilla essence. I'm going to add in some sprinkles. You don't have to, they're optional, but I'm just going to add them in. 200 grams of baking butter, or you can use normal butter. I just cut them into small cubes. 200 grams of self-raising flour, 200 grams of caster sugar, and I also have 1 tablespoon of milk, just in case our consistency gets a bit too thick. So let's move on to the next step. So the first step is to cream our butter and our sugar. So the butter should be at room temperature, so it'll be easier to mix. So now I'm going to whisk this in my electric hand mixer. You can do this using a stand mixer or a spatula. So I'm just going to get it down with a spatula, and then we're just going to cream it together with a hand mixer. Very creamy consistency now. You might have to mix it for a while, and the benefit of it is if you have your butter at room temperature. So now we're going to crack in our eggs. We're going to crack it in one at a time and then mix it. I'm going to use my spatula. So I used 2 medium eggs in this recipe. So once your eggs are mixed in, you can add in your 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. So that's our wet ingredients done. So now we can move on to our dry ingredients, which is the flour and the baking soda. So we're going to sieve in our flour. This is 200 grams of self-raising flour. Just added in my flour and my baking soda, so we're just going to mix it until everything is nicely blended together. So my consistency here is quite thick because it's not dropping off the spatula. So I'm going to add in a bit of milk just to make the batter thinner. Still too thick. I'm also going to whisk it in my hand mixer just to get everything nicely mixed together. So let's go and do that. So now we're going to add the final ingredient, which is our hundreds and thousands. You don't have to add it, it is optional, but let's just go for a bit of fun. And you're going to mix it all together. The cake batter is nice and soft, and there's loads of air bubbles, which is a good thing because it means it'll bake a cake very well. So before you start baking, you should have preheated your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. I should have told you that, I'm sorry. So now our mixture is looking very good. It is dropping off our spatula, so that's a good thing. So now we can bring in our 2 greased tins, and we can evenly divide out our batter. Just spread them out across the tin. Scoop it off. If you leave like this, it should be fine because it will make its way around. And the bottom of the cake, all around. Yes, that one's good. So these are both around the same size. You don't have to have it the same size. If you want, you can keep half the batter. If you only have 1 tin, you can use 1 tin and then keep half the batter. Bake it again, whichever one works for you. So. Okay, so now our tins are ready to go into the oven. They're going to go in at 180 degrees Celsius for about 35 to 40 minutes. So let's go pop them in. Cakes are out of the oven, and they were in there for about 30 minutes, and they smell absolutely gorgeous. So now we're going to move on to our filling, which is going to be a summery filling. So we have some whipped cream, some mixed fruit that I got in the tin, and we have some fresh cut strawberries. So first of all, we're going to whip our cream. might have to mix it for a while. So let's go on to getting our cake. So what we're first going to do is we're going to get our whipped cream. We're just going to plop in the middle like that. Your cake has to be nice and cool if you want to do this. Otherwise, it might melt. The whipped cream might melt. So I just let my cake cool for about 15 minutes before I actually started whipping. That looks really good. And now I'm going to get our fruits. So you can have a specific type of fruit selection. I've just gone with tropical fruit can. It's got peaches, it's got, I think they're oranges, it's got cherries, and it's got grapes. So, and I've also cut some fresh strawberries. So that should be nice. So this could be a very nice birthday cake, or it could be a nice, it could be like a nice summer cake if you want. It can be it can just be a nice tea time cake, and it's really easy to make as well. Strawberries. And now we can put on our next cake. So I kind of bended the greaseproof paper so the cake is kind of bendy. The top of this cake is kind of cracked, but that's fine. So I'm just going to do one last thing. So let's do that. I'm going to pipe some icing onto our cake. Our summer sprinkle vanilla sponge cake is ready. The icing, which is kind of the whipped cream, kind of got a bit messed up, but other than that, the cake looks absolutely delicious. So let's have a slice. It looks absolutely beautiful. It looks so nice. So I hope you try it out, and I hope your whipped cream goes a bit better than mine. So if you like this video, then please try it out, and when you do, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.